Hello everybody, this is Hervé Ballot with you for this fifth podcast about the Pancha Klesha. Pancha means five, Klesha the afflictions. These five afflictions prevent the being to understand the true side of the reality, as it gets deformed by the prism of the mind and colored by it. And these five afflictions are, first, avidya, which is the ignorance. Ignorance doesn't mean being stupid, but not knowing your pure essence. Because when you get born, you identify with your body and your mind, and it is called ego. Ego is the second affliction. So first, not knowing your first essence, then identify with what you see first, your body and your mind, going ego. Then raga, which is called attachment to everything that can satisfy the desires of the body and the mind. And then the corollary of it, that is dveja, the aversion for everything that can put you away from the satisfaction of the desires of the body and the mind. And then, fifth point, abhinifesha, which is the attachment to life, the fear of the death, because as we identify with our body, our mind, also our thoughts, then we tend to be frightened to lose this what we recognize as not permanent, impermanent. These five afflictions can be also reinforced by the fact that there are also items that impede ourselves to cultivate, to grow in the consciousness of the big self. And that is illness, which is quite obvious. We cannot control illness. There is the apathy of being completely putting down, not being able to action. And then the doubt, the negative doubt that, for example, people who are beginners don't have this doubt because they don't have experience of anything, they don't have impressions. So beginning without these impressions, they can succeed because they didn't have the time to build these walls of concrete that prevents us then to have a success in what they do. Then you have the laziness, the indolence, the usefulness or lack of enthusiasm or attachment to the pleasure of the senses. Philosophical confusion too, or false perception of reality. Instability in the practice, this is very important. Not being able to stay focused on your practice, also to stay stable in your practice. And then the permanent destruction towards the outside instead of the inside. So we see that the mind and these four parts of the cake, tend to color things and being worsened by some habits, the bad habits that we saw through these five klesha, through these five afflictions. So now let's try to find the time to meditate and to concentrate on these five afflictions: ignorance, egoism, attachment to satisfaction of body and mind, aversion to what can pledge that, and power and fear of the death. Also to try to be sitting in an upright position. Let's put our gaze to the third eye, and breathing in, we chant mentally Hong, and chant mentally So, breathing out. I breathe in and breathe out. And we try to equalize and to lengthen the time of breathing in and breathing out. Like this column of energy that rises up our consciousness and gets down when we breathe out. If you feel physical impression or thoughts or noises from the outside, get back and focus on the mantra Hum. So, observing yourself, meditating, and just observing this energy that rises and gets down. Hum, breathe in. So, breathe out. Progressively take your attention out of the mantra and of the energy that goes up and down. Acknowledge the weight of your body on the ground and and gently, slowly open your eyes. Namaste.